Well, hello, and welcome to Marty Plays Games. We are on the midweek stream, and we are taking a look at Vampire the Masquerade Swansong. In this game you play as 3 vampires, wield their powers wisely, and strike the right balance between your human and animal side in a heart-pounding story in which your choices will decide the fate of Boston. The entirety of Boston. This is a game from the 30th of May 2023, and it has mostly positive reviews of the most recent kind and mixed reviews of the overall kind. This one is from Big Bad Wolf Games and published by Nacon. Not my favourite publisher. I think I played a Nacon game recently that crashed all the time. I wouldn't put that on the publisher, but yeah. Definitely had some dodgy games from Nacon in the past. We are playing this one on a pad, and so we have inverted the y-axis because that is the correct way to use a pad. We're going to have a quick look at the settings for this adventure and story-rich atmospheric choices matter game. I want to invert the y-axis. Apply. The settings menu is not very good. We're playing this at 1440p with max settings, and DLSS and FSR2 is turned off. Sounds. This is a game that came without the master volume set to 100%, so congratulations on that one, that's a good job. And controls, we're using a pad. As I said, you can use mouse keyboard if you prefer. So we are going to play a new game. Let's see what this one is about. Vampire the Masquerade was originally a board game. I think from around early 90s, might be 91. There's been some adaptations of novels, and of course we had Vampire the Masquerade video game, the RPG, Bloodlines. And we are expecting Bloodlines 2. Maybe at some point. Haven't heard much about that game of late, so I wonder if it has kind of died a death. Boston Court is in turmoil. Oh no. A code red alert has been issued, which means a major crisis has occurred. Emin, Laisha and Galeb are summoned by the Prince. Not Prince, the pop star. The Prince. I mean, some might think he is the Prince. Unknowingly, we've built their cities, fought their wars, and sated their hunger. For centuries, these creatures have organised into rival sects, the largest of which is the Camarilla. In its domains, Camarilla courts enforce the Masquerade. A global conspiracy, yeah, you see there is one, hiding the existence of vampires from the mortal world, breaking the Masquerade is punishable by final death. Probably have your head chopped off. In Boston, vampire factions have long been at each other's throats after much conflict. Hazel Iverson, the new prince, has sealed a fragile pact with a group of blood sorcerers known as the Hartford Chantry. This alliance will not only provide stability to the domain, but will hand the prince the blood trade, the trafficking of blood and mortal victims that serves the need of the vampire elite. Tonight, the undead will celebrate. Yeah, we know it's published by Nacon, we get that. Get off my screen.
I'll just get this going. There. we're all set. Now, to begin, tell me, what do you see?
Nothing, it's a black screen.
I don't know.
Okay. Try this. Focus on your vision.
No, it's happening. No, it's too late. It's too late now. They're coming.
Your end's backwards. Did you not notice that?
Did you feel it too?
Take your stuff. We're getting out of here.
Careful in those heels.
We've got a problem.
Call them back.
What's going on?
It's the prince. We must go quickly.
Come on. Damn it. Hurry up. Calm down. Maybe it has nothing to do with the party.
You know full well I was in charge of it. If anything goes wrong, it's my head on the chopping block. Fuck! Damn it! It took Hazel months to convince the Hartford Chantry to ally themselves with us. So they finally accept, and then bam, a code red. There's never been a code red in Boston, damn it! This has gotta be bad, MM.
Dialogue signs has required the use of your skills. Oh no. Your skill level is compared with that of your opponent, and the higher rating wins. You cannot use a skill if its rating is 0. I've got willpower of 12. And using a skill consumes willpower. Your opponent wins if you gain a few willpower at the end of the dialogue. Persuasion or psychology. Oh, we can't use persuasion then. Well, I guess we have to go with she has nothing to hide. It's not much of a choice.
It's not like you had anything to do with it. I'm sure.
You don't get it. I was in charge of organizing the party.
But security is Jara's problem.
Yeah,
normally.
except Jara is a member of the Primogen. I'm not.
But you're a harpy. The prince will cover you. You know she's always looking for an excuse to take him down a notch.
We'll see.
What do we do next?
When everyone's safe, we move on to phase 2. We clean house.
What happened to her hair then? Why is it going through her neck? This is what I mean about Nacon published games. They're not the most polished in the world. What's the code red? No, we don't need to know that. We clean house. We'll clean house.
What do you mean by we clean house?
Getting rid of our archives, our documents, anything that might betray our network and relationships.
Change the subject.
What comes after phase 2?
Just pray that it never comes to that.
Come on, tell me.
We run, we leave everything behind, and we go into hiding. As far from here as we can.
There's no way I'm leaving Boston. Everything I have is right here in the city. It took me years to build my clubs. I've worked too hard to give it up now.
You won't have a choice. I know you hate coming here. Are you gonna be all right?
What do you think? I know how to behave, Jay.
Yeah, I know. Just keep your cool and it'll be fine.
Ah, my little darlings. You're here at last. The fear that something horrible had happened to you terrified me.
No call for theatrics, April.
The prince asked to see you as soon as you arrived, Mem. I wouldn't dilly-dally if I were you. As for you, Journey, someone's triggered a code red. If anything has happened over there, I'll hold you personally responsible.
Vampires have supernatural abilities usually inherited from their clan. Some disciplines can be used with dialogues, as with skills at a higher level wins. But not all disciplines are available to all vampires, and some mortals may possess certain powers, although most have no defense against disciplines. Using a discipline generates hunger. Hunger is a value that cannot be exceeded. This limits a vampire's use of their powers. I'm guessing though, if you feed, then your hunger goes away. So we can use presence, or well, we can't use persuasion apparently because we don't have the ability to do that. Even though we've got 10 blue things, we've got to go with presence. So we'll flatter April, even though we don't want to. But we've failed.
You know, back in the day, nobody could bat an eyelash without you knowing about it. You must know exactly what Jay is being blamed for, don't you?
Mem. My dear Mem. I adore you. Really, I do. But darling, please. You're way out of your league here. This alliance with the Hartford Chantry is crucial. The prince is on edge. We can't get through to anyone over there.
What does this have to do with Jay?
She was in charge of the whole thing, for goodness sake. Listen, both of you. From now on, I don't want to hear another word out of either of you. The prince is furious. Journey, you're coming with me.
I don't see why.
And as for you, Hazel wants to see you. Right now.
We actually get to control. I thought we'd inverted the y-axis. Why has that not taken? Yes, please. Right. I think that's still not working. Invert. Apply. Seems to work that time. Sloppy menus, you see.
Right.
Bloody Nacom.
Miss Lewis, welcome.
Are you a vampire? Can I eat you?
Yes? Can I help you with something?
Yeah, I want to feed. I've got hunger. Can we run? Apparently not. You look ill, mate.
Consider it done.
Who's she, Caleb?
Mem Lewis.
She smiles like a toreador.
Letters etched in bold right upon her teeth.
What about that bearded guy who's swallowing his bile?
Dejan Siaka.
A Tremere warlock, then?
Keep him at a healthy distance. With a sideward glance, he could make the blood in your veins boil.
Is court attendance usually this sparse?
Moving. There are usually more of us.
Under ordinary circumstances, there would be more of us here.
Is it because of the Code Red?
Could be. We should have all been at that party. But a Code Red is a Code Red. No one can leave. I'd hate to be Caius right about now.
Why?
He's second honcho of house security. This promises to be a busy night.
I know what you mean. It's one thing to have been told that the Nosferatu don't age well. It's another thing to see it for yourself.
It's by no fault of their own.
Do you think you'll be able to ask the prince tonight if you can embrace me?
No. Now is no longer the time.
And he is your child?
Mr. Beryl Underwood.
He's a real shark, definitely.
He is tortured by a demon. We all have one. The beast that preys upon him is a love of money. If someone held a stake to his heart and cried your money or your unlife, he'd ask you for some time to think it over.
It's his greed, then, that cost him your favor?
Everything about him was disappointment. Never forget that the court is a chessboard. We are monsters, and we sacrifice pawns. If you want to be a major piece, then behave accordingly.
But...
Nothing can happen to you here. We're in the prince's house. She must be finished by now. Wait for me. This won't take long.
It's out of the question, MM! I won't let her get away with this!
All right. Calm down, Dejan.
Where's Journey?
What's it to you?
Don't start with me. She was in charge of the party. She has to take responsibility for this.
Leave her out of it.
It's too late for that. Don't waste your time covering for her. She's not a kid anymore. I haven't heard from my child, and no one's able to get through to them over there.
Go on then. Go and save Imani and stop wasting your breath.
There are rules. Need I remind you? We're all stuck here.
You're such a good boy.
You'll never change.
Dejan!
What? Oh, come on, Hilda, she needs to grow up.
Leave us.
Yeah, go and change your shorts.
I don't need your help.
Mem, please.
Stop calling me that.
I was worried about you.
You still haven't moved on, have you? You're always getting in my way.
Lower your voice. People are staring.
Focus now. Can't do intimidation either. We're gonna have to go. Does she know anything about the Code Red? Right, of course. Your opponents can also focus their own skills.
Do you know what this Code Red is all about? You're in the Primogen. You must know something.
I'm in the same boat as the rest of you. Apparently, it was from one of Moore's retainers. That's all I know.
Who's that?
Jason Moore. Don't you remember him? He's the human who manages our interests when the sun comes up. He handles our assets, errands with the banks.
What does he have to do with this?
I don't know. It now seems that Miss Hazel Iverson, the mighty Prince of Boston, is no longer on speaking terms with the Primogen. As if now were the ideal time.
She asked to see me. Do you know why?
My best guess is that she'd like to talk to you about Journey. Of course.
Cool.
I always warned you that girl was trouble.
Yeah, sure. I've gotta go. Hazel must be upstairs. I'd better hurry.
What about Jara? I haven't seen her.
Councillor Drury is not here, nor is Dr. Dunham. Mr. Leto's teams are trying to reach them, but...
Nobody's answering?
No.
I'm guessing we don't go through there then. What about through...
They've all got such long faces.
Through there? No? You're not going to let me through?
Sorry, that's not possible.
It's not possible. Hello.
Hey, Abby.
Hey, MM.
What do you know about the Code
Abby.
Red?
Do you know what's going on?
I'm sorry, but I can't.
Please? I feel like I've been plopped down in the middle of a minefield.
There are rumors about Journey. Rumors about how this is all her fault. Did you know that Jay was in charge of the party?
Shit. I bet she's gonna take the fall for whatever happened.
I don't think she's involved, but we've got to be on our guard.
Weird phone. What about you, strange man in a suit?
Ma'am, we haven't seen you here in ages now, have we?
And I'm out of here as soon as I can.
It's not like I'm doing everything I can to stay the hell away from here.
Blunt and to the point, as usual. With a bit of luck, your suffering will be over soon. How's business these days?
Why? You want to invest?
Don't tempt me.
So you can up that. Oh, we can only upper it to... So we can't actually do that. We will never win it. My clubs aren't profitable enough.
I'm shocked to think you put so much as a penny into one of my clubs. They don't bring in enough for your taste, Beryl.
You're right. I'm not interested in them. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone. I'm waiting for Caleb.
You're gonna be waiting a while, mate. Look at the gravity. That's proper vampire power, that is. I guess we're gonna go through that hole in the wall, given it's the only way that we can go. No, oh no, I found the run button, I think. So not that way then. It's a toggle button, so that's good. No. No. Alright, well. Maybe the lift?
What a shitty night. Hazel must be pissed. What the hell could she want with me?
Well, when you ask her, you can find out, can't you? Anti-gravity must be a vampire power. And those are some big pills in that pill packet just there. Blimey, they get stuck in your throat. Was that a vision?
Okay, Mom? Penny for your thoughts?
Nothing, Pumpkin. What were you saying?
You saw pictures again? You're not going back to the Institute, are you?
No, don't fret. I'm gonna stay here with you now.
I don't like it when Richard takes you away.
He's my psychiatrist. He's helping me so I can be with you.
Mom has a little trouble sometimes, remember?
I see things that haven't happened yet. And I forget others.
Yes, I know. And you have to slumber so you can rest all alone sometimes. But 3 years was too long.
We won't be separated again. Well, we probably will, but we'll say we won't be.
But now we'll be together forever.
We'll be inseparable.
Like 2 peas in a pod.
Yes, exactly.
Mom? What's going on? Why does everybody look so upset?
I think something serious is happening. I'm worried. I still haven't seen Richard. I looked for him so he could explain, but he can't be found.
So what do we do now?
Well, given those shoes, I think we're going bowling, to be honest.
Because Hazel wants to see us.
There are grown-ups coming, and your mother needs to talk to them.
Oh, then I'll go hide. Because grown-ups talk to me too much.
If you want, sweetie. But don't wander off. Go on.
Show me what you do to make sure no one spots you.
Okay, here I go.
Leisha. It's been a while.
Hey, MM.
When did you get out?
Just tonight. Hazel wanted to see me.
That means she's extremely worried about the situation.
That, or she's a major drama queen.
Yeah, I don't think MM realises how serious the situation is.
You shouldn't make light of the situation, believe me. There aren't many of us who have experienced a code red and survived.
Thanks for the heads up, Professor Bazori. First Siaka, now you. Why won't anybody give me a break tonight?
Maybe you asked for it.
Or maybe if you behaved in a manner more appropriate to the circumstances and our setting, then you'd better understand why everyone is so nervous.
Well, maybe if your hair didn't stick through your body, you'd be able to concentrate on what you were saying. Don't you ask for it.
Siaka jumped down my throat. Was I supposed to let him take his nerves out on me? No, I'm sorry. That's not how things work, Bazori.
We must all remain calm and accept any help we can get, even from the most unusual sources.
That's surprising to hear, coming from a blue blood. At least your certainties come from a more solid source than a prophecy from a child of Malkov.
You don't know what you're talking about.
All I'm saying is that whatever the problem is, your hallucinations aren't gonna help us solve it.
This time it's different.
We're all in danger. When I awoke, I sensed a threat everywhere, all around us. I've never felt anything like it.
Please explain.
It was as if we were all going to disappear into chaos. But you're probably right. It's just Hazel and her flair for the dramatic.
Only time will tell.
Good evening, ladies, sir. The prince shall see you now.
Lewis, a rebellious star. The diva who lights up Boston's nights, but brings lights into a world of darkness, can be perilous. Knows this, but she doesn't care. Of course she doesn't care, look at her. At the start of the scene, previously earned experience points can be spent on improving the character's abilities. Alright, what, we don't have any experience that we've earned. Nor do we have any disciplines that we can spend. So that was kind of pointless then, wasn't it? Nothing, we got nothing. Oh, apparently we've got to go for it anyway. So we've applied nothing. But we had to apply nothing. Very strange.
Hazel.
You don't look much like a prince.
Come in.
Where's your crown? I've got more gold on me than you.
What can I do for you?
I'm glad you're here. It's been a long time since we last saw each other. Tell me, where were you tonight?
Like everybody else, I suppose. At home, getting ready for the party.
How fortunate you weren't running early.
Why? What's happened?
You know what the code red means. There was a breach. This is intolerable. These agreements were supposed to celebrate the power of my court. Instead, I've been made to look a fool in the eyes of my allies. We'll have to increase our diplomatic efforts with the warlocks. Send new emissaries to Osborne.
What's that got to do with me?
Don't you worry about that for now. We have more urgent matters to attend to. We bring Journey to me.
What do you want with her?
I have a few questions I need to ask her. If mistakes were made, I need to know what happened. I'm sure that your friend will have a lot to tell me.
All right.
Yes, my prince. I'll be right back.
We'll do fetch quests.
I didn't bring you here just for that. I have something to offer you.
I'm listening.
It's about the Primogen Council. You know everyone who's in it. Beryl, Richard, Hilda. Their support was much appreciated after the disappearance of the previous prince.
Quentin King.
But now, they've become an obstacle. It's been going on for months. They systematically oppose everything that I do. It must stop now.
What, you want me to kill him? I'm never going to have any success saying business as usual, so...
The Camarilla has faced many challenges in the past few years. Many of our strongholds have fallen. I won't let Boston suffer the same fate. But for that, I need loyal allies. Also...
How would you like a spot in the Primogen?
What?
You've always taken care of your community, without ever asking for anything in return. It might be time you took a leading role in the community's affairs.
Hilda won't let you do it. She'll never see me as her equal. Being seated next to her child? She'll feel humiliated.
I'm her prince. She will obey me.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't care. What I'm offering is much bigger than all that. What do you think?
I need to think about it.
I don't know. I need to think about it.
Time is of the essence. You're a businesswoman, I know you'll be up to it, but we'll talk about it again soon. In the meantime...
I know. Jay, I'm going to go see Sylvia first. I need to clear my head.
Do it. You won't be able to hunt tonight. It's better to be prepared. Bring me Journey.
I will.
I have the utmost confidence in you, Do not fail me.
You can count on me. What the hell is going on?
More story.
I'm happy to see you in one piece.
Hey, Sil. I'd like some refreshment, please.
Of course, I'll get you a glass.
I was thinking more like a vessel.
Oh, serve yourself. But try not to damage them, okay? They're all I've got left in stock.
I get it, I'll be careful.
I'm right here if you need anything else.
No news from anyone.
Right, are we gonna go and bite
Now's
somebody?
Not the time to be thinking about that. We're not the only ones freaking out. Look around.
Exactly. We've got to keep our wits about us. Got it?
Prey will naturally be revealed to you as you approach them. You feed, you need to find a safe zone you can lure your prey to.
Do you want us to...
Come with me. There.
Yes.
That wasn't that difficult. Feeding on prey, you can control the amount of blood you take. Press and hold the button to increase the amount of hunger eliminated. If you do not press the button, or if you don't release it before the bar is full, the prey will die, drained of its blood. Some prey, their blood emotionally charged, are resonance. If your prey survives, you may feed on them a second time. However, this will cause them to die and increase suspicion. Well, I think we'll leave you alone then.
Alright, Jay. Where are you hiding?
We can't feed on another one, apparently.
Can I help you?
Have you seen Jay?
I've got to talk to Jay. You haven't seen her, have you?
No. You should ask April.
Who's April?
It's a good idea. Thanks for the advice. I've got stuff to do. See you later.
It could really do with going out of these conversations faster, couldn't it? It'd take bloody ages.
Miss Lewis.
Oh. We feed on another one now.
Come on. It won't take long.
Going.
We're gonna feed on this one as well then. We're all built up now to nothing. No hunger anymore.
What a shitty night.
Do you think the code red will last much longer?
I hope not. The faster I get out of here, the better.
What? And Mem Lewis, the Black Rattler's Rose, is afraid of a handful of politicians?
God, no.
Fine. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
Yeah, I'm looking for Journey.
I'm supposed to find Jay. Do you know if she's done talking to April?
Huh. Good question. I saw her earlier, but she wasn't with Miss Bosley. She went into that alcove on your right, but that was a while ago.
Thanks.
You might want to avoid hanging around with her, you know?
Why?
I've heard stuff about her.
I know, and it's not true. She didn't do anything, all right?
Fine. Sorry. Did you need anything else?
Yeah, I need you to shut up.
Thanks for the vessel.
My pleasure. Come back anytime you want.
Is that wine or blood? Blood. I think it's blood.
Mind your own business, Syl. Now's not the time to make waves.
I know that perfume. Jay. That's Jay's scarf.
Who's that then?
Shit.
Oh, we've got supernatural powers now. Oh look, now we can find her.
Where did you go, Jay?
Out here, apparently. He obviously
Underwood
stank.
and Fang. Bazori's ears must be burning. Hey, Fang.
Good evening, Miss Lewis.
Call me a ma'am, please. Did you come with Caleb?
Yes, but he's so very busy.
You didn't happen to see Journey, did you?
I'm sorry. I don't know everyone's names yet.
Well, you're not misuse them. Yeah, I want to swipe the thing. Can I use the computer? Apparently. Can I open the safe? No, I don't have enough technology. I can enter the code though. I think the code that's 4 digits is going to be 7 1 5 7. Incorrect. What about 4 3 2 1? Incorrect. 0 0 0 0. No. 1 0 3 9 5 4 5 9 5 6 5 3 6 7 5 6 9 4 2 9 8 1 2. I don't think we're going to get it. 9 3 1 5. I think we'll give up for now. It's going to be one of those codes, somewhere between 1 and 9,999. Nothing in here though. Oop.
Keltum and Lazarus. That's no gossip.
Let's use this computer then.
Kala saw. Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch. Her last message to Abigail.
I need you to track down the file on the 198 Solstice Party. Page 3 should be of interest to you.
The file. I wonder where they put it. That could be of interest to me.
It's on the desk, look. Grunge is not dead.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Took something. There's a file. Don't let there be anything else in here.
Elevator to get here.
Oh, you again. What do you want?
April, have you seen Jay anywhere?
You can't let her out of your sight for 2 seconds.
The prince sent me to get her.
I can't discuss that with you.
I won't tell anybody.
You can tell me. My lips are sealed.
The only way I can make sure you don't talk is to keep my own lips sealed.
Not that I think in a million years this is what happened, but what if Jay messed up somehow? What would happen to her?
She'd be deaded.
Depends on the mistake. And how bad the consequences were. At best, the prince will be mad. At worst,
destruction?
Yeah.
Of men in their prime.
There's a good chance of that.
Whose average age was over 1,000 years old. Let's drop it.
Fine. I won't insist. If you see her, tell her I'm looking for her.
Yeah. Sure.
What attitude? It's a good thing I was careful earlier.
Attitude. Right, well, we've been in there now. So there's only the archives place to look
Jay,
again.
What were you doing in the archives?
Looking for that file, you know that.
A file about a party from a few years ago.
The request of our Prince Quentin King.
Page 3 was torn out.
Oh no.
There are traces of blue ink on page 2.
Now we've got blue smoke as well as yellow smoke.
Everything's gonna be fine. Calm down.
Read the note. I need your help. Meet me as soon as possible in the alcove.
Johnny asked Abigail to meet her in an alcove at the bar. Abigail, we've got to talk.
Can we turn that shit off now? Is it safe to come to Iverson's? I'm waiting for your reply. Oh, there was 3 messages on there. Where are you? Code Red. Should we go back to that? Oh, that's the archives. Splendid. No.
You want to... That's Jay's scarf.
Yeah, we've established that earlier on. That blue stuff, then. Now what? Maybe we can go in. No, I think that's back out again, isn't it?
They can't hurt me.
Oh, bloody hell. No, that's the elevator place. I think you know more than you're letting on.
Hey, what now? Come on, she works for you. You know her.
Having friends is the best way to lose your head. You're going to have to swim without my help.
You seem busy. I'll leave you alone. You catch on quick.
We'll just read your computer. You won't mind, will you?
Hazel's gonna want answers.
You didn't see me doing that. No, we can't go in there. Must be missed something in here.
I hope you didn't forget anything, Jay.
Leaf through the notes there.
Is it Kala Sa? Jay always got along well with her sire. Lucky bitch.
Lucky bitch.
It's locked.
Well, open it then, you're a vampire.
I've gotta hurry. I'm not supposed to be here.
Take that, whatever that is. It's a magnetic key card.
Battery's dead. Oh, I'm playing with fire. If someone spots me...
Well, then why would they spot you? Find Abigail and question her about
Calm down.
Journey. Who's she?
Can I help
Abigail? No, you can't. You're bloody useless. You're not Abigail. You're not Abigail. You're not Abigail.
Maybe the Anarchs. Or the Harford Warlocks. No. They wouldn't dare.
You're not Abigail.
Trail ends there. Where could she have gone after that?
I've no idea. And I'm starting to not care now.
Can I help you?
What's her job here? I know she's seen Journey.
I told you I was looking for Jay earlier. And? I found the note she left you. I wonder what April would say if I showed it to her.
You went through my stuff?
Yes, all of it.
Is that all you're worried about?
No. It wasn't personal. Journey was in a panic. She asked me for the pass to get into Jar's apartment.
Did she say why?
Only that she was looking for evidence. I didn't really get it. Let's keep this between us, alright? April's got other fish to fry.
I'll see about that. I'm going to find her. Jar's apartment. That's on the Primogen floor. What was Jay looking for up there?
I don't know. New fangs. Yes. Well, it's certainly... Shut up, I wasn't talking to you. Let's find somewhere a bit quieter. There we go, on these stairs. I mean, it looks quite nice, I suppose. It's a bit all over the shop in terms of where are you going, who do you need to speak to, a lot of backtracking, not a big fan of that. But it seems alright. I mean, if you like this type of game, I don't think it's the best. I think I'd rather be playing Life is Strange. I'm definitely looking forward to the new Life is Strange game that will be coming out next year. I just hope it's going to be better than Life is Strange 2, which I didn't like at all. But that is all from our vampire friends. I should be back again at the weekend with another game from my pile of shame. Until then, I hope you have a pleasant evening, and I shall see you later.